this is Sanjeev Debre, and today I'm going to talk on the topic Control Your Biggest Fears. Nelson Mandela was one of the greatest people ever to walk the face of the earth. In his 95 years, he rose from small town law student to president of South Africa, all despite being held as a political prisoner for 27 years. 27 years! As someone who could have easily lived the rest of his life in fear and bitterness, Mandela took the high road, overcoming and embracing his fears for the betterment of the world. Among his many memorable quotes is one that really stands out. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. It's a powerful statement, and I believe you will probably find that it rings true for you too. The fact is, when we are born, we only have a natural fear of two things: loud noises and falling backward. Literally everything else we come to fear in life comes through learning. And if there's one thing we humans are really good at, it's learning to fear the unknown. So when Mandela says one of the most important things a human can do is to fear their fears, he is speaking from a lifetime of experience we can all learn from. Over the years, I have observed, done research, and then collated different methodologies by different experts, and then I've come to develop a methodology for conquering your fear, which I would like to share with you today. You can give these a try next time you are feeling overwhelmed by fear. 1. Acknowledge the fear. By stopping to notice any fear you are experiencing, you can start to put some distance between yourself and the object of the fear. Instead of telling yourself, "I'm afraid," say, "I'm feeling fear." Number 2, feel the fear. Don't fight fear. Doing so tends to have a counterintuitive result, that is, you experience more fear. Instead, sit with the discomfort and try to actively think of something that scares you and feel the fear. Believe it or not, this can help the fear to begin to subside. Number 3, stop imagining the negative outcome. When you sit with your fears, it's important to imagine better outcomes than you normally would. Usually, when we feel fear, we tend to catastrophize everything, but this is an irrational approach that does no good to you. Instead, imagine the more likely positive outcome. Number 4, use mindfulness. Bringing your mind back to the present moment is called mindfulness, and it's a powerful tool to have it in your arsenal. Focus on your breath. When your mind wanders, bring your attention back to your breath. Your mind will wander many times, and that's okay. Just return your breath every time. It's not how many times you get knocked head down that counts, but what really counts is how many times you get back up. Number 5, replace the scary image with a new image. Many of our fears have mental images associated with them. By working to replace negative images with positive ones, you are creating actually new associations with your imagination. Any positive image of yours can be any moment of happiness, winning, success, wellness, etc. that you have saved in your sweet memories. Number 6, use EFT. EFT is Emotional Freedom Technique or tapping therapy. It is something I strongly recommend to overcome your fears. It involves tapping on the body's 9 acupressure points to help release negative emotions. 9 acupressure points are top of the head, eyebrows, side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, under the chin, collarbone, and 4 inches under the arm. Now, how to do it? Using your index finger and middle finger, you will tap each one of the points approximately 5 to 7 times before moving on to the next point. You can tap with one hand at the single point and with both hands at the acupressure points on the both sides of your body. Now let's talk about how to process the fear. Finally, it's critical to process any fear you are feeling. Maybe you have felt a certain way for many decades because of an early childhood experience. By coming to terms with these experiences, you can start to push through fear. You can follow or practice all these points that I have discussed. I'm sure you will benefit when you will reinforce all these points and when you will take action. Get started today itself on conquering your biggest fears.